What's up, my little pretties? It's your Mistress Sashawn here today, and I hope you guys all had a great Easter. I'm hoping every one of you guys had a great Easter. Today we are going to do a episode review, and today in this episode review we have today, which is a another episode from Teen Titans. It's a it's the 37th episode of the entire series, and it's the 11th episode of season 3. So we're almost done season 3. Free? Wow. I remember the time went by quickly. I was at episode 1, but now look at me now. I'm at like episode 37. Now today we're going to review an episode that is one of my favorites, but oh boy, it does have a long title for an episode. So I'm gonna replace with the episode title will be, whatever it is, because it's basically the same thing. Today we're going to review Bunny Raven, or or AK How to Make a Titanimal Disappear. Now, basically, this episode involves Mumbo, who tries to rob a bank and holds everyone captive, and the Teen Titans come in to stop him. However, Mumbo decides to use his magic hat and disappears all the Titans. First, he gets Raven inside the hat, and the Titans try to, pull her out of the hat, but it didn't work. So basically, all the Titans get sucked in Mumbo's hat, and Raven is goes missing in the group. So when she goes missing, she finds out she's a bunny, and Mumbo transforms her to a bunny. So the Titans basically are in Mumbo's hat, and they have to find Raven so they can stop Mumbo and get out. However, they do find Raven. They try to free her, but it doesn't really work because Mumbo holds Beast Boy captive and turns Robin into a monkey. Starfire gets turned into a tiger, and Cyborg gets turned into a bear. And however, Mumbo tries to transform Beast Boy to an animal, but then realizing that Beast Boy, is part animal, well, can transform into animals, he gets transformed into a lamp. And when he does get transformed into a lamp, he he basically can transform to objects and stuff. So the Titans basically tried to escape the hat of Mumbo, but unfortunately they get captured, and they end up going to be part of Mumbo's great show, where he plans to make a grand finale where he disappears all the Titans. So the Titans have to try to figure out a way to, trick Mumbo or something, because Mumbo has taken the powers and turned them into furry creatures. So, however, the next thing happens is Raven has another idea, and with the cans of paint that she sees, she transforms Beast Boy. Well, she got everyone to put these paints on them, and they become visible. And they ended up being escaping from Mumbo's hat when Mumbo looks and see what's going on inside Mumbo's hat. All the Titans go back to their normal selves when he escaped Mumbo's hat, and they basically defeat Mumbo. So that's basically pretty much the story of the episode is really about. What do I think of this story? I think this episode is like really good. Like the animals that the Titans transform into. Well, except for Beast Boy, because he already turns into animals. Beast Boy transforms to animal objects. I think that's kind of awkward, but I understand why he's like that, because he transforms into animals. So that's obviously one thing the reason is. But yeah, all the Titans as furry creatures are actually really cool. Like I actually like them as animals, but I still think that they're really cute as animals, especially Raven. I actually found Raven as a bunny to be obviously cute. You probably obviously see the thumbnail of that. You're probably already have seen in the idea about it, but I could definitely say that this episode was actually really good. Now, the concept of itself was actually really nice. I love the concept itself. I love the storyline of how the episode went out was good. I like the story, the animation, and the settings of the whole thing. It is actually really good. Now, if I could say one thing negative, I honestly can really say maybe there's one thing negative that I do have to say about that is one thing right here. if Raven becomes a bunny when they enter the hat, why haven't the rest of the Titans been affected by that until later? Like, why haven't the Titans been affected by that after before that? Like, I don't understand. I understand Mumbo turns into fairy creatures later, but why haven't they been affected by that and only Raven has? Like, that's just the only question. I know it's kind of a negative, but I just am confused on that. That's confusing. Like, if Raven, when Raven's in Mumbo's hat, she gets transformed into a creature randomly. I understand Mumbo's powers, but it's still very confusing when you come to think of it. Yet again, I actually find this episode title is like long, so I'm not gonna put that because that'd be way too long of a title. But I'll just put it as Bunny Raven, as that's the shortest episode I could put it as. But you guys probably will already know whatever episode it can be, whatever you guys prefer. I actually do think this episode did a pretty good job, and I think this episode was really good, and I do believe this episode deserves some love. Now, with that being said, if you like this show, that's fine. If you don't like this show, I respect your opinion. If you like this episode, I respect your opinion. If you don't like this episode, that's fine, as long as you respect my opinion. My final rating of this episode would have to be a 9 out of 10. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 is because I found it really good and stuff, but the only negative I could say was that why haven't the other Titans been turned to furry creatures when they enter Mumbo's hat until Mumbo changes them? Like, that has only affected Raven. I don't understand why it didn't affect the other Titans till later on. That's the question I do have to say about it. But anyways, other than that, this episode was actually really good. Now, anyways, what did you think about this episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what would you have done personally to help make this episode a lot better? Leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the Sean Linus. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And like always, I'm brand new here to this channel. Be sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, because I upload videos almost all the time. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications to when I upload. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Peace out. See you all later. Bye-bye.